Matt, the Mortgage Guy at Mortgage Mondays, episode 110, where I'm talking about your credit score and the mortgage process. Matt, the Mortgage Guy, Mortgage Mondays, episode 110, where I'm talking about your credit score and the mortgage process. Now, in the past, I've done videos about how your credit affects what type of loan programs you qualify for, the terms, meaning the rate, on your mortgage. But I want to get into a few other questions I get around credit and the mortgage process. And so a couple things I get asked are, what credit score do you guys use? How long is my credit report good for? What if my credit goes up or down during the process? Things of that nature. Do you guys run my credit more than one time? So I'll answer those questions in no particular order. First off, Equifax, Transunion, and Experian. Your mortgage company, no matter what mortgage company it is going to run all three bureaus, and you're going to have a mid-score. And that's the score we're going to use. Let's say the numbers are 686, 699, and 707. For our purposes, you're going to use the 699, the middle of the three scores. If you've got multiple borrowers on the loan, we're going to use the mid-score of the lower borrower for qualifying. Have to do it. If we've got more than one borrower on there and we're using the income of the second borrower, we're going to have to use also that credit score. Some people say, well, you know, I've got great credit and my spouse not so much. Let's use my score. Well, you don't have that option. Whatever borrowers are on the loan, we're going to use the lower of the two mid scores. Another question is, how long is a credit report good? It's good for 120 days. So if we pre-approved you back in December and you've been looking for houses for 3 or 4 months, put in some offers, hasn't got accepted, once we get to 120 days, we're going to have to re-pull your credit. And that's the same for if you've got approved 2 or 3 months in advance, you get into escrow, and escrow's not going to close in time for that credit report to still be good, that 120-day mark. We're going to have to re-pull that credit and use the newer credit report. Along those same lines, if we have a credit report in the file and we're going to close before the 120 days are due, some people ask, well, what happens if my credit score goes down? Because it fluctuates month to month. It's not going to matter if your credit score goes down. What's going to matter is if any new debt is incurred. So at the end of your loan process, we're going to do a soft pull. The soft pull is going to show, oh, you've got a new account open at Best Buy. You didn't tell me you bought a big screen TV, even though I advised you not to. Something like that comes up at the end of a loan. We have to add that debt and re-underwrite it. That could be an issue. So credit is pulled up front or when you're pre-approved. It's good for 120 days. As long as we close before that, we use that credit report. At the end, we do a soft pull to make sure there's no new debt acquired. One other thing, I get this question quite a bit. Somebody's got a 665 credit score, and their score is lower because they've got a lot of debt utilization. They've got a $10,000 max on their credit card. They're using $9,500 of that. Most lenders, us included, have the ability through the company we pull credit through to say, hey, what can we do to raise this person's score 15 points? That mid-score is 665. It might be that if they pay $3,500 towards that card, we can get them to 680, the next tier, and improve pricing. So that's always an option, and you can do that at any time. You could do that and get that rapid rescore back within 3 to 5 days, have that updated pricing, middle of a purchase, middle of a refinance. That happens all the time. So any questions about any of this stuff, feel free to reach out. Happy to answer your questions. Until next time, Matt the Mortgage Guy, Mortgage Mondays.
529-760-916-529-7600. Experienced and professional when you're ready to apply. Call Matt, the Mortgage Guy. Call Matt, the Mortgage Guy. When you're ready to apply, call Matt the Mortgage Guy or visit mattthemortgageguy.com. Visit mattthemortgageguy.com.